Hey, Katie here. I am the programming coordinator at Historic Charlton Park, and normally this time of year we'd be in our beautiful historic village teaching history to students in that space. However, under current circumstances, I am home and missing you all dearly. So I'm going to provide you all with a short history lesson and craft that you can do in the comfort of your home. But before I do that, I'm going to hop into my costume because I am missing that too. So I'm back and appropriately pinafored to talk to you today about thaumatropes. So thaumatropes are an early precursor to animation, and they're really easy to make. You can make them at home. And they were invented in the mid to late 1800s. They have exploring this phenomenon of persistence of vision. So essentially what happens is your eye can only see about 12 images per second, but this wonderful device that's very easy to make then confuses your eye and shows you more than that 12 per second, and then your eye combines the two images. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how to make one of these at home. What works best, I found, is that if you use to draw on a bit of heavier paper, so in this instance I used cardstock, and again, simpler images work the best for this. So I drew the birdcage on one side and the bird on the other, and then punched two holes on either side and laced pieces of string through that hole. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. To then be able to spin. Now to spin using the string, what I do is I hold the end in my last two fingers here and then pinch towards the front of the thaumatrope and then roll the string between my fingers, kind of like I'm making a money sign. So especially if you have smaller hands, a little less coordination, a little less practice than I have with that one, instead of using string, you may also use rubber bands. This elasticity in that rubber band allows you to spin the thaumatrope a little faster, so it combines the image a bit better. And last but not least, this is another way that you may make a thaumatrope. So here I simply took one image, which is a flower here, and a pot on the other, and then glued them one on top of another, and then put a straw in the middle. And this is a great option, again, if you have smaller hands. If you're not great on those fine motor skills, you can then instead roll that straw between your hands like you're warming them, making a fire, something like that, and then it combines the image like that. This is also a little bit easier to make as well because you're not having to flip top to bottom the image. It's just going side to side, so you can just kind of stagger the image on top like that. So hopefully you enjoyed our video and it provided you with some minutes or hours of entertainment. Please feel free to share what you created at Historic Charlton Park on our Facebook page. We'd love to see what you did. And in the meantime, be well.